Hey folks, welcome back to Danielle Terry's Italy. I am really excited to share with you the first details of my new programs for 2026. Over the past month, I've been working really hard to integrate what's working and what's not working in my business in order to offer a refreshed suite of services for 2026. So, as you may know, I focus exclusively on Italy, and I'm always researching new opportunities and resources in Italy. But I'm also thinking about how to deliver them well, especially in the really classic places that everyone wants to see. So, next week, I will share with you the details of how I'm upgrading the trip consultations and bespoke trip planning, and also introducing a new custom itinerary design service. But this week, I want to share with you the reintroduction of group tours and a new hybrid system for them that is something that I wish existed. So I decided to create it. And I figured if I'm thinking that I want to travel this way, then probably a lot of other people do as well. So today I'm officially launching my 5-day series. These are off-season, small group experiences in Italy's most iconic locations. And they're hosted by me alongside my best guides in those locations. These are the guides that we use for our bespoke trip planning clients. So, in each one of these 5 days, we will have curated and guided tours and experiences as a group. And we will also have 4 shared meals together. But stay wherever you want, whatever level your budget fits. So, if you want to stay in a 5-star hotel, do that. Stay in an Airbnb, stay in a youth hostel. I don't care. The price of the tour includes the guided tours, the entrance tickets that are associated with them, and those 4 shared meals. The reason I came up with this is because even though I have hosted many amazing group tours, personally, for myself, if I'm thinking about traveling, I still chafe at the idea of a group tour. There's no denying that you can get a level of access that's not always easy on your own. There's no denying that it's a really luxurious thing to not have to deal with decision fatigue and to not have to worry about landing in a tourist trap. I don't know about you, but the idea of eating a bad meal in Italy is just tragic to me. But, there's also the group dynamic, and it's an amazing experience when you can bond with like-minded travelers. I'm thinking of one particular group I led in 2017 in Naples. It was a group dedicated to Elena Ferrante's Naples, and it didn't feel like I was working at all. The group was so fantastic, and their energy just filled me up every day. But it doesn't always come together like that. And you really never know what's going to happen with the group until everybody arrives. Also, I hate being overscheduled. I don't want to talk to anybody until I've had at least 1 cup of coffee in the morning. And so this new hybrid model gives solo travelers the opportunity also to not have to worry about being on a group tour with a bunch of couples and feeling like the odd man out. It allows you to travel with friends or a spouse or a partner or a cranky partner who maybe doesn't want to do all the same things that you do. So you can do those things with us, with the group, and then go hang out with your partner in the afternoon or the evening. So here are the dates. 5 days in Florence is going to happen January 20th through the 25th. It's 5 days in the heart of the Italian Renaissance, and this one is really designed for art lovers. We will explore my favorite museums and restaurants. We will see the Fra Angelico exhibition right before it closes. We are also going to learn the art of paper marbling, which is something that I can get really entranced by if I watch it on Instagram or YouTube. I actually have never done it myself. I've only seen demonstrations, so I'm really looking forward to trying it. We will have a designated meeting point every day. Often it will be Cafe Gili, have the hot chocolate, but stay wherever you want to stay. Florence is tiny, and it's just really easy to walk everywhere. And also, in all of these experiences, be prepared for lots and lots of walking. Also, I've kept the price of these pretty low because I haven't hired an assistant, to help me carry luggage and do all those concierge-y things. So these are really, for more independent-minded people. But if you need those things, I can certainly recommend hotels to you that can provide those things. And if you want extra help with trip planning for before the trip, after, if you want to stay in Italy longer, you can engage me and my team separately, and we can take care of anything and everything that you need. The next 5 days is January 27th through the 31st. We have 5 days in Naples, and it is a complete vibe shift from Florence. There we will explore 3,000 years of Naples history. We'll go from the subterranean Greek cisterns to the treasury of San Gennaro and so many corners in between. And we will also have a day trip out to Herculaneum and to Villa Aplantis. Now, if you know me, Naples is my absolute favorite city. And on October 16th, which is tonight, the day I'm recording this at 8 p.m. Eastern, I'm doing a Naples deep dive for paid subscribers of the podcast. So if you can tune into that, you will see the complete itinerary for this tour. Now let's jump ahead to the fall. October 27th through the 31st is Venice. 5 days in Venice during the moody, misty, crowd-free late October. We will explore the Venetian Renaissance. We'll visit the Jewish ghetto. We'll have an experience of Cicchetti culture. It's a beautiful time of year, I think, to explore Venice. It's going to be rainy and misty. Your hair is going to be frizzy, and I'm going to make you try anchovies. But it's going to feel like a dream. And Venice is expensive, so this tour is a little bit more money than the others, but it should be an unforgettable week. And then we vibe shift once again, November 3rd to the 7th, we go to Rome. Now, Rome in the fall can still be kind of warm, but it's much, much more peaceful. You are going to partake in my obsession with Caravaggio. We will do an after-hours tour of the Vatican with Margarita, the best tour guide ever. There will be lots of Baroque drama, lots of Roman pasta. Amatriciana is my personal favorite. Carbonara comes in second. Not a big cacio e pepe girl. I know, controversy noted. Each journey is crafted to leave you inspired and well-fed. Now, here's another aspect. During this shared time together, the 4 meals in particular, I want to talk about real things. Let's talk about politics. Let's talk about books. Let's talk about ideas. I do not want to spend an entire hour listening to how much protein you eat on a daily basis. I mean, it's fine. I'm not criticizing you, but my point is, if we are in Naples, let's talk about Elena Ferrante's My Brilliant Friend. Before Venice, read the book If Venice Dies, and then let's talk about that. Watch Ripley, the black and white one that's on Netflix, and then you will have the same experience that I do when I see Caravaggio's The Calling of St. Matthew. And yeah, let's talk about the fall of the Roman Empire while eating carbonara. Let's get into it. So these 5 days experiences are really for people who want to plug into these places and think and dream and explore and be inspired. And when the group comes together too, because you'll have time on your own, you can share with others what you're experiencing and hear what they are experiencing so that your entire experience of the city just becomes more rich and more full. Now, if you are still opposed to the idea of group travel altogether, but you like this concept, my destination deep dives are for those most independent of travelers. So these are available online. They include a 45-minute presentation of me walking you through the itinerary with lots of history and tidbits in between. It comes with a very, very detailed itinerary, restaurants, specific tour companies, all of it that you can adapt to your dates. And each one has special bonus material as well. Florence is available. Naples will be online very shortly, and before January, Rome and Venice will also be there. So if you really just want to do this on your own, adapted to the time when you want to go, check out the destination deep dives. Now, one last thing to note, we are not going to these cities in the best season for weather. In fact, these are probably the worst seasons for weather, but the accommodations are so much more affordable. We're not going to be waiting in lines. We're going to get the best of the restaurants, and we are really there to experience the best of these cities. So again, if you need to go at a different time of year, the destination deep dive will be your guide, but if you want to come with us, this is the time to do it. Now, I want to tell you about one more opportunity, and this one is different because this one is fully accommodated. This is because we are going to immerse ourselves in art making. It's called Jenny Croix's Art Colony, and it happens May 17th to the 24th. And this isn't a normal group tour experience either. It's a special art retreat at Borgo La Pietraia, which is the small resort run by my family that is in the Cilento, in the town of Pestum, which overlooks the Cilento coast and the Amalfi Coast. And it's led by the illustrator Jenny Croix. Jenny has had 3 covers of The New Yorker and has had her illustrations in so many publications. She is wildly talented. She's a fantastic teacher. She's a wonderful person. She's hysterically funny. And this will be the 4th installment of this retreat. She is deeply connected to my family now. There's actually a wall in the kitchen of the resort, which has portraits that Jenny has done of almost every member of the family. And we have had many professional artists attend this retreat, as well as people who haven't picked up a pen since high school or college. So this is really designed to be an immersion into your creativity. If you've been craving, just some time and space and inspiration and camaraderie, that's what this is about. We will visit the temples at Pestum. We will do a paper making activity in Amalfi in a historic paper making mill. We will make bread with Nonna Angela, and then there'll be lots of time for art workshops with Jenny. We will also have some time on the water in the Tyrrhenian Sea because the beach is very, very close by. And here, all of the food is included, minus 2 lunches on 2 afternoons where we'll have some alone time. But Chef Mario Stellato organizes everything. So if you're gluten-free or vegan, not a problem. Long as it's locked and loaded on an Excel spreadsheet ahead of time, the chef at the Borgo will handle it. The way this works is everybody meets on the 17th in Naples at the train station at 2 p.m. And we have a small bus that picks everybody up. We drive to the property together. You don't have to worry about any transportation throughout the tour. It's all taken care of. And then on the 24th, you are returned back to Naples so that you can connect to the airport, another train, whatever it is you want to do. So if you also need extra help with trip planning, once again, me and my team are available and we can help organize anything else that you need. So if any of these tours sound appealing and you want more information, you can go to danielleoteri-italy.com or just use the links that are right here in the show notes. All the group descriptions are there, the deposit info, details, payment structure, all of that. And these groups are kept intentionally small, so please sign up early if you're interested. There is a non-refundable deposit of $500 for each one, and I need to do that to secure things like the tickets to the Fra Angelico show in Florence. The balance is outlined on the website. These 4 tours are my opportunity to share my love of art and culture with you. A while ago, oh gosh, it was almost 10 years ago now, I taught art history at a university. I loved giving the lectures, but I hated grading the papers. It was torture. I never want to do that again. So selfishly, these hybrid tours are my opportunity to do what I think I do best, which is to share my love for art and history with you without having to grade your papers, because you would probably write it on ChatGPT anyway. So to see everything, once again, visit danielleoteriitaly.com or just follow the links in the show notes.